Today I just finished the last day of week 1 and I did core for the second time. I can tell it's going to take me several times of doing it before I completely master it, which it was the same way with sweat because there's a lot of foot movements and bounce postures and it just takes a while to get it down. But I do think that this is by far my favorite workout. It's very challenging. Again, it's 30 minutes and it flies by. Today had a lot of stuff that I was doing. It's Easter, and I waited until about 6 o'clock to get it done. Normally, I would never get it done if I waited this long. I'm usually just, I don't have enough energy, and if I did get around to actually forcing myself to push play, I wouldn't complete the whole workout. But today I did, and that feels great. And I thought about it today. I have maintained a full 2 weeks of working out, no missed workouts, and I can't remember the last time I stayed on track like this. I think it was in the very beginning of my journey of doing P90X. I've allowed myself to get distracted. My business has picked up. I've had more responsibilities. And, just like normal people, I got lazy and I would, often, miss workouts and only work out, 4 to 5 times a week instead of the 6. So this is great. Rebel came in when I was working out and he's like, "Oh, you're working out. I want to work out." And so he did a little workout with me. And I just love to see that enthusiasm. And then he decided that he wanted his yoga mat. So he made Ryan go out and get it from the car. And then halfway through he said, "I want to do Shaun T." But it's great to just get your kids involved. I love that, he'll never ever remember a time of mommy being lazy. Today was a great day. Something that I shared on Facebook with everybody today was that, it's just our normal routine that I lay on that side of the bed and my head is facing the wall on my right side and Ryan cuddles up next to me. I've never really liked that. Love cuddling with my husband, but I could always feel that extra skin after having kids that I just swore I could never get rid of or change. Kind of flop over on the side of the bed, and if he put his hand on my waist, I'd always move his hand up on top of the covers around my waist because I just didn't like that. And I know so many people out there don't feel comfortable in their own skin. It just really sucks if you don't feel comfortable with your own spouse. Not that he made fun of me. He still loves me. He still found me attractive, but it's just something that I had a problem on my own. When we were on the cruise last month, I was, complaining about it a lot, like I have for years. And finally he was like, "All right, let's just go back to the surgeon. You talk to her and, October is going to be the best time. Let's, I can help you out. Let's just schedule an appointment to get it fixed. I know you don't like your extra skin and the, stretch marks." So that was on the books. Well, as I've been talking about the last couple days, I've been noticing that my skin has actually been tightening up, from a combination of staying on track nutrition-wise, staying on track with the workouts, and just, obviously the way you fuel your body with the correct foods, it just changes everything. So my skin's been tightening up, and he said this morning, when I woke up, he grabbed me around the waist, and he was like, "I noticed last night and this morning when I was cuddled up to you," he's like, "your stomach feels flatter," and, he's like, "I've never seen it, that tight or your stomach, your waistline that small." And so that was good to hear that from him because, he's the only person that I really care to impress and that his opinion really matters. So this whole PiYo thing has just changed everything. It's got me back on track. It's made me start actually liking workouts, and I never thought I'd ever complete any of Shalene's programs because a lot of them are fast, and it sucks because I really like her and I think her programs are great. I love her as a person. She and her husband are amazing. So now I can, be like, this is awesome. And I just showed Ryan a picture that I took on my laptop of Rebel and I when we were working out, and I looked and you could just see like my arms. I was like, holy crap, after 2 weeks. And he was like, when I saw some of the workouts and everything, he's like, I just really kind of wondered what kind of transformation you're really actually going to get from this program. And he's watched a few minutes of the workouts, and he's asked me before, he's like, "Are you actually sweating with this?" And he was skeptical, but he knew that I trusted the program. And he's like, "And now after looking at you," he's like, "you're going to have one hell of a transformation." And and like I said, this is a great program, and I'm dedicated, and a lot has to do with too, basically nutrition, which I get. But another thing that was just pretty exciting for me today is earlier today I went to take my socks off, and normally I don't like to bend over in the shower and wash my feet. I do wash my feet, but because I can always feel that skin hang down when I bend over to dry my feet off or take my socks off. I could always see that skin. And today when I bent over, I noticed something different. When I bent over like this, there's no skin hanging over, and there's no skin hanging over my pants, and that's just awesome. And like I said the other day, I could grab like this much of like this belly bulge. There were like 2 folds earlier in the month on the cruise, and now I can just pinch it with 2 fingers. So this is going to be really big for me. Like I said, this is going to save me weeks and weeks of downtime and then having to restart over in my routine, and thousands of dollars because I thought, I was just gonna, there's no other choice but to have surgery. And I just think that this is going to be a game changer for a lot of other moms as this program comes out and they have the guidance from a coach and the accountability of a challenge group to help them stay on track nutrition wise. So, anyways, it's just I'm having all these aha moments, and we're only on day 14 of this, so I can only imagine the things I'm going to learn when I do the PiYo certification on the 10th with Melissa, and just as the program continues. And I just love this information and these this opportunity and the things that it's just brought into my life, and the things that I've learned that I know that's going to really help me become a better coach and help other people who are struggling with the same things. And that's what I'm all about, is to try to help other people accomplish things that they once thought was impossible, because that's really when you start living. So anyway, stay tuned.